Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Transport Fever, starting with loading screen and entering the game right now. It looks like there are a few things closing down, but I'm not really too worried about that, actually. What I'm more worried about is this. I think, I will unpause already, I think I've been expanding and more likely renewing a little bit too much of all my vehicles. And I remember something. No, it wasn't that. So I have to slow down a bit. I was actually planning to expand more, but as you can see currently, my income and my expenses are really off balance. Which means I have to ease up a bit. I will probably, as soon as I hit the 10 or 50 million mark, continue in replacing vehicles. I have no idea where I actually have been. Okay, I can use another truck for this one. I can actually use the tipper truck, which is transporting a little bit more as the tarpaulin. And that means it's going to be a little bit more efficient too, which is nice. And we're hitting the red yet again. Like I said, there's still things to replace, but financial wise, it's hard to do that right now. Over time, yes, I will. Everything will be better because I'm earning more money and the high capacity plus increased speed means that even if the amount of money used to maintain the vehicles is higher, I will get a better income and eventually a better profit of it. At least that's the general idea. Depending on how I'm doing though, I'm not sure it actually works. But then, replacing everything by something inferior certainly won't work. So I guess I just have to slow down and maybe instead we should pick a ride on our new, maybe simply follow one of our vehicles and pick a ride on that one, something like that. Have a relaxing game and see what will happen. Because there's still a lot to be replaced, and like I said, without money you can't do much, and I don't want to take a loan. I simply refuse to take a loan. So let's see. There's a plane coming in. I think I also replaced those. Actually, yes. I did, and maybe have a better passenger train coming up. This is also one of the reasons why I'm making a loss. I decided to buy the diesel course, but during flights they lacked passengers. Let's see what happens if it starts using full flight. It's still on a profit, so that's a good thing. Monthly profits. Absolutely dropping. I can revert back to the previous state. I have no intention to do that. Plus, there's a new lesson to be learned. Being don't replace vehicles if/when you've also been expanding. This is weird. Why would it load only 10 passengers when it has 220 waiting? Especially if that display has a capacity of 15. Let's just follow this one and see what is going on. Maybe the 10 will serve for the next flight. There's another one coming in. But if this is actually happening, that I'm getting a 60% use of my capacity, yes, that explains why I'm making a loss at the moment. So does this. It has me. But everything? Looks like it's everything. Ah, wait, I made a mistake. No, I don't. Picks up 10 passengers. I think something is wrong with the maintenance of everything. But the good news, my earnings are back in the blue. Now let's hope it keeps that way and that my account is going up as well without keep losing money. Perhaps over time it will be better. Like I said, I'm going to save up until several millions before actually going to replace some vehicles again, because this has been hitting me pretty hard. Then again, the look from above is, yeah, stunning. Quite nice. There we go, 10 million. Now we're talking money again. So my expenses are about 5 million a month. That also means I can replace about one transport line a month without running into the red. Well, I can do that. Trains will be more tricky because trains will be running into 50, 100 or 100 million right now. It's symbols of the on the tracks, like stations, and the signals were actually showing above the plane. Why is he circling around over here? Because that airfield is a lot more south. Probably has to do with the approach. The plane is larger, going faster. So yes, it's possible that it's a somewhat different approach actually make it to the runway. New tram. They even haven't replaced the old ones. I also see a cargo plane coming in. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the amount of passengers waiting and the ones it's taking along. It's a bit weird, this. Oh well, let's see what this one's doing. seeing, yeah, I was about to say that, seeing it was able to transport 7x7, this one probably does pick up. So there's possible bug in the DC4. Keep an eye on this one while we follow that one. That's more to check out whether or not there is a bug on this transport. I think there is. Yes. This one is working fine. This was something Bristol cargo plate, and I think it was actually one of the first planes using the big doors on the bottom. It made it easier to load and unload cargo. That's working. That's looking terrible. This, I didn't before, probably 26 passengers, 23 passengers, okay. Do that. I'm going to add vehicles here because I noticed over there earlier that there was a lot of iron at the factory. That already increases the amount, still not working as intended, so this one does. How's this one doing? That's the only one. Waiting for free path. Yeah, we have 2 trains coming in. But this one isn't actually doing well. So there isn't much. I think the bypass sections I have set up over here aren't working. Well, they are working, but not the way I want them to. It's holding up the trains. That may be one of the reasons why I have to deal with the loss. Need to replace them yet. That was the daily recording sneeze. Looks like I have replaced most of my vehicles already. Ah, here we are. Iron. Let's see what it does. Okay, only from the ore mine. Which means I can replace it by a tip truck. We also got new boats, looking at things. And new cars, so it's time to start saving up more money and replacing lots and lots of cars. 2 cars to be precise. Coal mine and factory, okay. So that's a tipper truck. Oil well, refinery, cargo drop-off. So the only one doing lead is this one, because everything else is on 13. Grain feeder. The obvious, but the grain and foods needs that one. The iron. And I have to slow down again. Because I don't think I can replace. I can. This. That's the small disadvantage of trucks, buses and trams using the same lane. As you can see, that truck driver is a little bit chased by the tram, just a little bit. I'm only following him because of this. Make sure the balance is okay. States. I've replaced everything. Okay, so now it's time to start concentrating on the trains. Thing is, I need to upgrade my entire network to electric and high speed. So let's start doing that for my passenger trains. Because it won't be long before I have to switch the tracks. My trains into a high-speed electric passenger network. The way things are going, I may even consider to turn my cargo network into electric as well. You know what? I will. Because I have, again, no idea when when the diesel trains are popping up. Making sure everything is electrified may be the best option. At least that way I'm able to use electric trains for cargo network. Although it may look a little different, maybe even very different. And I still need to keep an eye on my finances, because I know upgrading my cargo and passenger trains will cost me, I think I already mentioned that, but 50 million, probably more for each line. This is what I exactly wanted to see, not this. From a driving point of view, this is ugly. Everything together, yeah. because at that point I run into switches. So everything starts looking ugly again. And now comes the not so nice part. In fact, I have to demolish. Oh, there was a train waiting. Some tracks and platforms. Well, not the platforms, just the tracks. Get everything in electric. I also lost a lot of fuel by the looks of things. This station should be electric all over. Yep. I should be able to not just here, but do that here too. I guess not. Yep, that was And with that problem solved, I'd better get moving. To make sure I'm going on earning money. I also think I figured out how to get that better looking catenary. Because every time when I move from got switches again? No. Front to back, it happens. It's also possible that this is an auto update because I'm using high-speed tracks right now. So the game is doing this because of the high-speed tracks. And the single catenary simply isn't that effective anymore. I don't need that one anymore. So we're slowly moving from steam age into the electric diesel age. And with that, we also lose the more, well, let's call it romantic look on, the romantic look of rail transport. And now it doesn't connect those two. So the big ones are only showing up if I have 3 or more tracks next to each other using electric. Except for switches, because at that point things change once again. Look at here, we have switches, so we only get small catenary. Up here we have 3 tracks, and immediately we have the large ones. Not really how things are in my country. We always have the 2 poles and the beam over the tracks for the catenary, but okay. I guess sometimes my OCD has to lose. Unless that is an option, but I'm not going to use it. Unless I will find a mod doing Dutch catenary. I think that mod is actually there. But use it for purist reasons? Nah, I don't think so. Wait, this is already high speed. Okay. I guess I came up to this point last time when I changed things. Or I've built high-speed tracks when I decided to remove that one station we have over here. Which is more likely, actually. Seeing how it is done. Much more likely, because this part doesn't look like high-speed tracks anymore. Nope. Wait. Is that the classic? Oh yes, it is. Look, people. The classic VW van, even with the
Hey, cool.
split, screens. So yes, we're seeing lots of nice things in this game. Even while I'm upgrading only my tracks for an hour and nothing else. But we still see nice things in this game. So let's continue. Constellation and Super Connie. I'll see how much those planes are going to cost me. And check whether or not it's actually worth it to upgrade my flight routes with that. Because if they don't have that passenger bug like DC-4 has, then it's certainly worth to upgrade my planes. And here's the track splits. So this part is still using the old tracks. Up to here. Yep. And this part is already on high speed, but not fully on the electric network. First of all, the planes. No, that's the wrong one.
Senior Northwest departures approved to Ontario.
Check. Super Constellation. Two compartments. Okay, so that's the passenger, the cargo version. This one is doing 19 and that one is doing 19. So what's the difference? 486 for some, loading speed 485, emissions 31 tons. .989, 831. So there's no difference between the prototype and the L1049. The only difference is the color scheme. So I will use this one. Great.
And your northwest departure is approved, Delta Ontario.
Oh, great. So I can't actually use the same airport. We should be able to upgrade it at some point. So I need to figure out how that goes. Because if I can't, I can remove the hangar. If I have to tear down the entire airport and rebuild it, just a sec, I'm going to and now you also know my system of saving the game. So I probably have to wait for both planes to leave, then build a new airport and see what happens.
And your northwest departure is approved, Delta Ontario.
There's no need to configure. And I need 3 terminals. 2 terminals. So I'm also going to lose over 300 passengers. Well, this is absolutely crap. Because I have to redo my entire airport.
And your northwest departure is approved, Ontario.
Piece of crap. I need to rebuild a lot over here. Buildings. Passenger. Tram station. 2 stops is okay. Right, problem solved. One problem solved. Because the other problem is that I need to do the same thing at my other airport. And I simply hope that this one is a little bit easier to solve. I think it is because I built it out in the open. But still. So this one works again with the tram line. Traveling here, yep, that's okay. This one needs to be configured.
And your northwest departure is approved to Ontario.
Moving that one. Putting up a new passenger terminal and that one. That's complete. And a lot of people in this village will start complaining about planes. No path? Where no path? There's a path. This is all electric. So where's the no path message? Oh, this one. Problem solved. And problem solved. Look at all those people walking here. They're all going back here now. The only thing I can actually say is looking quite nice. But the fact that you can't upgrade a small airport into a large one is very disappointing. This one is full for a change. Okay, So right now planes are coming in from this side, from the north. They also could give it the option to enter from the south, but I think it will collide with this. Oh, this is nice. This looks nice actually. Look at this. You see the people walking in terminals, and the plane stops just exactly in front of the transfer area. So yes, that's actually looking nice.
And your northwest departure is approved to Ontario.
So what I'm going to do, because it's now 20 minutes, I'm going to say goodbye to you folks, because yeah, now 20 minutes, and I do hope you've been enjoying this. I did, although the big airport surprise was, well, a big airport surprise, but I did enjoy everything else. Seeing that I'm getting out of debt is nice too. So with that in mind, I hope you have a very good week next week, and I hope to see you next week. Stay safe. Goodbye.